It has been one heck of a roller coaster. We were up big. We gave it all away. All of a sudden, something changed. Well, Twitter is saying mask off. The stock market is saying market higher. All of this maybe because the federal government now in our camp, CDC saying we can go ahead and get back to normal. So I want to bring in Key Advisor Group CEO Eddie Ghabour along with Normalcy Strategies President Jared Levy. Gentlemen, CDC getting on board now, mask off, another major step towards normalcy. Jared, what does it mean for the market?
Well, here's the thing you got to remember, right? We listen. We don't necessarily believe that this is earth-shattering news, but the average Joe has been molded to believe what's in their filter bubble. Who are the authorities in their filter bubble? The CDC right now, for a lot of Americans, is the end-all, be-all of information. So when they say it's okay, I think this is a big catalyst. You know, you're seeing it now, sort of restaurant stocks, travel stocks moving higher. I do believe that this is going to be something that we should look to as bullish here in the coming weeks. And it's actually some support that I didn't think we had earlier this morning when I was more worried about sort of inflation. So this could be something that gives that nudge to push us higher.
You know, here's the irony, I guess, Eddie, is that we did pop on higher than expected PPP news. I think a lot of folks may be swinging toward the notion it's transitory. But now as we do reopen, that does mean more economic activity, maybe even a hotter economy. It looks like the market, though, wants that hotter economy if it comes from these natural things like people going out, getting a job, and spending money that they've earned.
That's exactly right. And Charles, the funny thing is this CPI number inflation should not have come as a surprise. You and I have been talking about this since January, that the inflation trade is where we were going to go and the rate of change was going to accelerate as we get into the summer months. So here's the playbook. We think we capitulated yesterday. We think this is the last opportunity to buy this major dip before we hit peak inflation. So we bought this hand over fist yesterday and the day before. We're going to hit peak inflation, in our opinion, in June or July. By then, we're going to start playing defense because we think the summer months are going to be a little bit challenging because, look, a lot of people have gotten the inflation trade wrong. By the time the consensus realizes how high it's going to get, we would have already started de-risking. So this is the last chance to jump into small caps, in my opinion, oil, financials, because we're going to see a huge jump in this market between now and June.
We got less than a minute. I need your help, both of you guys. We got some big names reporting after the close. Disney, Airbnb, Coin its first time in Blink. Real quick, Jared, any of those four names that you would be a buyer of into the close?
I like Disney here. My algorithm shows it on a beat. I think they've got some good, good news, good momentum going into it with the parks opening up. I would stay away from Airbnb, but I think they will surprise. You'll see a jump. I'd be a seller there of Airbnb. And on Coin, don't have enough information, but on a sell-off, which I think is going to happen, I'd be a buyer around 200, 220.